Welcome to another episode of my cucumber farm. This is my cucumber farm part 2, episode 3. For those of you who have not watched the episode 1, the episode 2, kindly check the link below to watch them. They are very, very important. The first episode 1 was about the nutritional value of cucumber and most especially vegetable aspect. The second one is about the planting of the land aspect. But today, we told us last week that we should be expecting germination, but we didn't. We have to fast forward. We didn't come about this is just about 5 days after we sow our seed, and now we want to show us what the 5 days is all about. So when we told us that by 5 days we should be expecting our germination, you can see this is our cucumber. You can see them. You can see they are just about 5 days. Today is the 5th day. Can you see? We planted them on the 12th. And today is on the 17th. You can see they are already sprouting. You can see, though they are coming out. You can see you have. So that is the way it is down all through. You can see, show them all around the farm. You can see that is the way they are all around. Massive, and these are excellent. You can see how healthy the planter. Let me show you something. You can see. You can see how healthy this looks. This is what we call the seed leaf, and this one coming up is the true leaf. These are just seed leaf, and this is the real cucumber leaf. So this one, in less than another 5 days, we should have it becoming so broad. In less than another 5 days to 6 days, it will look more good and all that. So then we'll start preparing for the application of our first fertilizer at the 10th, 12 days. We start applying our first Basal application. Then we have the use of our tanks. We use Fertigation as well. So with this, we see that our cucumber, they are looking very, very healthy. So you don't always forget to always reach out to us. So we'll be joining this clip with the clip for the first application of the fertilizer. So stay tuned and watch the next application of how to apply your fertilizer and how to spray your insecticide. Thank you. So this is the application of the fertilizer, and I would first like to show us our plants. You can see them. These are just 11 days. This one are just 11 days after the application of fertilizers. I will show us those are 13 days after down there. So this is our fertilizer bag. This is what we call, though we are not here to promote any brand nor any products, but just for us to know what we are using, just in case. This is the golden fertilizer NPK 15-15-15. So it's always in 50 kg bag. So we have applied to everything this morning on the farm. That is why you can see me sweating. So this is how it looks like. Can you see? So we have 3 different colors: the nitrogen, the phosphorus, and the potassium is currently here. So at all equal ratio. So that is why we have it at 15-15-15. Some we have NPK 20-10-10. So that means the nitrogen is 20, phosphorus and potassium they are 10-10%. So but this one they are 15-15-15% equally. So as you can see, it's here in the direction formula. Consult an agronomist for application. Nutrient content 15, nitrogen 15, phosphorus 15, then our potassium as well 15. So you can see how is it. We have other things like sulfur. We don't have sulfur there. We have calcium, chloride, and zinc as well there. You can see. So this is what we currently use. So for the application of fertilizer, don't forget that it's always good you have your drip line. You can see you have your drip line. That will stress you of this same thing we want to do. So but there's something we call fertigation. So fertigation, there's a particular let me call it instrument that is attached to your irrigation drip. If you buy the complete set, we call it the venturi. So the venturi, there you can measure your fertilizer. For those who need the charts of how to measure your fertilizer for each plant, if you are using fertigation, you can always reach out to us on our contact displaying below. So I will send you the charts of how the application goes. But because of this video, you just take the measured quantity, then you dilute it inside the water, inside something like a plastic like this, of maybe 15 liters of water or 5 liters of water. So you mix it and you put your venturi inside this. The venturi will pick the nutrients, this kind of nutrient, pass it into the drip line, then drops directly on your plant, then with your water running. So it's mixed with water, then go into your plant. And fertigation, you can do it every 4 days. Instead of you stressing yourself here, doing something like this, because this thing can actually take hours. We spent more than 4 hours this morning just on something small, just small farm. So it's very, and we are 3 in number. So you can see how if you are not having enough workers, so this it will really affect your time and all that. So, but for those who are using the Basal application, and this is the way we are going to do it. Let me take small quantity. Then don't forget, this is our measurement. You can also use something like this, or you use something like. But if you're taking something like this, it will not be full. Something just like this. You can see. But if you're using something like this, it will be a full one. So you measure. So looking at the spacing, as you can see, since we are using 15, 15, 15, you can see the spacing we have in between our holes. You can see. So, but for those who are using 20, 10, 10, which is very, very powerful, can actually burn your farm. It's very, very risky, except those who know how to apply it. You have to put it somewhere around there. Can you see? Can you see the distance? See this plant distance down here. But because we are using 15, 15, you can actually put it a bit closer. So you just spread it in. Can you see? Then we cover. Make sure you cover just to prevent the nitrogen from escaping. So as you can see, we apply the second one. So you can see some of the time you see like 2 on a plant. That is, we just decide to do it like this, and we are test running something currently because we are trying to see some new method we are trying to adapt in. So this method we are using is just a new method and want to see the end production of it. So you can see we have just one here. So you put, then you cover, just not to prevent the nitrogen from escaping. So we have applied to every of the plants here on the farm. So these ones are just they are just 11 days. Come with me, let me show you that of 13 days. So you'll be able to see the difference. So all these are 13 days. What's it called? You can see they are 13 days. You can see how big this one is already. We have 2 true leaf, the third one coming in. You can see another one, and in a matter of another 5 days you should start seeing our terrains. And with that, we are about planning to stake. Sorry if you see our farm is already getting weedy. We'll have to start preparing another set of weeding this week. So, and you can see our staking. So by God's grace, latest next week we should start staking. That is the latest. So, but we'll start the practical. They will start little by little on the staking by God's grace this week. You can see they are just 13 days. By tomorrow there will be 2 weeks. You can see the way they are. The cultivar is Gerard, don't forget. But we are not here to promote any product. You can see that they are all doing very fine. You can see them all through the farm. So we are still enjoying a little bit of rain, and we still use our irrigation as well. Anytime we discover that there's no permanent, there's no water, or the soil the soil is dry. So stay tuned with us for the next video on application of insecticide, fungicide, then our foliar fertilizer as well. So see you. Thank you.